Hello everybody and welcome back to Vanilla Factorio playthrough. We're gonna start off today by hopefully doubling our green circuit production. So in order to do that I think we need to get rid of a few things here. And I remember we sized this array for... I think we've sized it for 8 factories. This is working even with 10 because of the speed factor. So I guess what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna double this. I think that doubling should be more than fine. Gonna push through all the belt connections. Let's wait for everything to be built. We do have all the resources. Now, we do need to upgrade because this was sized for a red belt, for a yellow belt, and we're now dealing with red belts. That means that everything in the lower half needs to be upgraded to red belt. So that is everything up to here. Am I out of red belt? I am out of red everything. So let's grab some gears, let's grab some circuits. This one, I am running fairly low on the splitters. And I'm gonna queue up a few more just to get rid of some of the gears. So we also need to upgrade these ones. And that is gonna be again up to where these ones pick from the belt. So this should be a full red belt output. So let's take that and take that in here, and we should see an immediate improvement. Well, our lanes are not gonna be able to supply because this is still feeding off yellow belts. So we need to upgrade a bit more. This needs to be upgraded. And this needs to be upgraded. Now this should theoretically be able to deliver 2 full red belts of copper and 2 full red belts of iron ore. This is obviously not using 2 full red belts of iron ore. The ratio here is 1 to 1.5. So 2 of these belts, 2 of these belts are gonna consume just a bit above, somewhere between, well, above 1 and below 1.5. I'm not gonna do the math right now, but the point is that we should see all of this working, and the factories at the bottom should actually be carrying extra circuits. So these 2 or these 4 actually are kind of an excess buffer for the red belt. But yeah, as you can see now, we do have full belts of resources coming in. Let's finish setting up the red circuit factories because there's quite a few inserters here not working. So in the meantime, I do want to upgrade our batteries. So we should have 3 batteries on us, and I'm gonna take them out. It's not that big of a deal. I do want to get some low density structures. Oh, I was sure we only needed 5, but apparently we need more. So there we go. I've just queued up another personal battery Mark II. Now the capacity for this one is much higher. This is 100 megajoules compared to 20 megajoules, so 5 times bigger. Probably that's why I was thinking of the different ratio. So we will also need, let's look at the current research that we're doing. Personal RoboPort Mark II will require 5 personal RoboPorts. So we need to queue up 6 more personal RoboPorts. I think this should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get the batteries back in. I did look at the base that we'll need to push soon, or sooner rather than later, and that is this one here. I don't know if this is being polluted. Yeah, that's definitely being polluted. But until we get our first attack from there, I'm not actually gonna touch it, but I will start laying down our purple science production. So I'm actually gonna move these up by 1, if I remember the design correctly. So with purple science production, the ratio needs to be the same. It's 3 at 21 seconds, same as with yellow. And we require 1 electric furnace, 1 productivity module, and 30 rails. 30 rails at 21 seconds. Oh, we got an attack there. That means that there's a biter nest somewhere here that we need to look at. So anyway, 30 at 21 seconds, and let's look how many rails we can produce in 21 seconds. So it's 4 rails per second. 4 times 21, it's 84. And we said that this will require 30. So this could theoretically be enough for a factory that produces rails. Would produce enough rails for somewhere between 2 to 3 assembly machines of the same type. And I'm out of assembling machines. That's very unfortunate. And for rails, we actually need one more thing, which is pipes. So the way we're gonna do this, these 2 ingredients are gonna come from somewhere here. Let's leave that lane as is for now. And this, for this, we need 1 stone, 1 steel plate, and 1 iron stick. So we'll need to deliver 2 lanes of things. But I will use the short setup for this. I'm not gonna do 2 red-handed inserters like here, because let me see if I can craft 1 more of these, because it's really annoying not to have it. So let's see how this is gonna work. We're gonna pick up iron plates from here and distribute those iron plates into the rail factories, and we're gonna have two inserters picking from here because they're two separate recipes. They will require quite a few things. I think these inserters need to be here to be in the catchment area. And over here we will be doing the 4 inserters. So this one will be picking from this belt, this one will be inserting rails. Now the question is, you need 30 rails in 21 seconds. It might be that we need to see if one of these inserters can actually keep up with the demand. If it cannot keep up with the demand, we might have a problem. But that's a problem that we're gonna tackle once we get there. Anyway, these are gonna be slightly offset because of the wedge that we have in here. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. And now let's take a look at the other two requirements. So one of the requirements is electric furnace, which we saw earlier. It's steel, advanced circuit, and stone brick. So for this one, we're gonna have, I'm gonna put a space in between. We're gonna align them at the lower bound here. We should be able to move this whole setup one space lower. So let's keep a space in between. And now here we're gonna have bricks and I believe steel. And we're gonna have a lane of red circuits here, and this is gonna be the output lane. Now this is gonna produce 1 per 5 seconds, and if we do the math on this one, we get 1 at 7 seconds. So we're gonna need 14 of these factories. 14 of these factories means we're gonna require 1 electric furnace and 1 productivity module per 0.66 seconds. So to get one of these at 0.6 seconds, we will need somewhere between 3 so 3 would be 0.6, 4 would be 0.8. So we're gonna need to build 4 of these basically. Let's go ahead and blueprint that. Drag a power pole. And this is actually gonna be slightly different, I think. Let's move them to apart. So this will input and this will output. Let's get another power pole here and let's do 4 of these. So this is one of them. I couldn't have estimated any closer how much space we're gonna need. We are actually gonna have a bit of problem because we do have low density structures, but we don't have RCUs in here. Probably the rocket fuel is gonna come from a different place, but they all need to end up somewhere above here. I don't think there's enough space for our use here. We might need to landfill a bit of the lake. We'll see. So the other side of the belt is prod mods. This is much simpler setup. So prod mods require, first of all, let's see the crafting time. This is 15 seconds. So to get to point 1 at point 6, we will need 6 plus 3. I think we're gonna need about 10. Yeah, we're gonna need exactly 10 of these. I'm still gonna move it 2 squares apart. And gonna copy the setup that we have here. Something is off. I'm just gonna manually put this. So we need to output here and we need to from there. Yeah, that's what we are looking for. Let's jump into our car. We're gonna burn some wood because we have plenty. Let's look at where we're driving. So the first thing that I want to pick up from here is assembly machines. Am I short on anything else? I don't think we need anything else right now, but we did need these assembly machines. So let's drive all the way over here. So this is gonna be an insert belt. Just 2 of these, and I think that's that. 2, 4, 6, 8. We might have enough room actually here for our CUs. We're gonna have to bend some of the belts a bit, but I'd say that's reasonable. So we need to get stone over here, and that's gonna be on this belt. Let's wait for a robot to come back. And brake here, get out of the car. Let's figure out where we are gonna get our stone belt through. Yeah, I will drag it all the way here and then probably move it past. Yeah, just over here. So like this. And drag it all the way down here. Let's keep it 1 apart. Oh, no. That is definitely not what I want to do. And I want to put a splitter here. I'm not necessarily worried about this patch not finishing because it will wait, I want to get a proper blueprint, and for that I think I need... Oh, let's just go with this one. So I want to get just 24 of these all the way up here. The reason why I got only 24 is because I will not be placing down red belt here. I do not have a red belt of stone anyway. But nevertheless, this should give me plenty of stone to keep up with the demand. So the next bottleneck is actually gonna be on plastic and steel, I believe. But again, that's not a problem for today. That's a problem for a different, totally different day. So that goes in there, and now we just need to connect what other things that are required. So let's start over here with iron. Okay. Let me see, can I do any other research that is at least remotely appealing? I do not think I can. Well, I was thinking, not, let's go ahead with this one. We cannot prepare for the power armor yet because we need something that's locked behind a different type of technology. But we're gonna set it up. So we need to pick off the second belt here. I don't think that this was our last belt. Oh, come on. This was actually our last belt. How come I did not see that? I was sure I had quite a few more belts. Anyway. Let us upgrade our roboports first. So I want to get this one. We need 100 processing units, and so we need 30 more of these. And processing units, where's processing units? There. We need 30 more. Exactly 30 more. And these new roboports are gonna be able to handle 25 robots each. So actually, no, I just realized that I still had frames on me. I need to get rid of some of them. I have 40 robots, I'm gonna do 10 more. And one roboport. We're gonna stick with 50 robots for now. Don't think we need more than that, but we can finally get some mobility going. And I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. Let's go get belt. We should see quite a bit of improvement in our movement speed. Once we get the MK2 power armor, we should be able to put maybe 5, maybe 6 legs. And then we're really gonna be moving. It's very nice to see that this belt is still being fully consumed. Okay, so getting back to the matter at hand, this needs to be steel, and we will need to move the green circuits as well. We need both of these actually. The red circuits. I just realized the bots will not reach that part. I don't think coal is needed anywhere, but this is gonna be needed. And this is in all sorts of bad places. So let's try to reconnect this in a better way. Not sure I'll call that better, but it is what it is for now. So we said that this is gonna be steel plus stone bricks. Where are we being attacked? We're being attacked down here. That's not good. Those are very bad defenses. Just a couple of gun turrets. Yeah, that goes like that. So I'm just gonna do that because that's the only place where we're actually gonna use that one. So this should be rails working now. This is stone bricks and this is steel. Doesn't really matter which one's which. Let's put... Well, it actually does. I want to have the resources in order that they come on the bus. So if steel is first, steel is gonna go here and then stone. Stone bricks, that is. And this is again the last place on the bus where we're gonna need this. So no. This is wrong. Why is this wrong? Because this needs to be here, which means that this is wrong as well. Okay, this... no, that's not it yet. This is red circuits. And again, for this belt, this is the last place. For the red circuits, this is gonna be the last place on the belt we're gonna use them. And let's do another one over there, and this is green circuits. Now we've used only the second lane, so let's use this one. And fairly sure again that this is gonna be the last place, so I'm not gonna put a splitter there. We're off by one square. Electric furnaces are working, so I can now decommission that abomination that I've done. somewhere over there. Let me just do one other thing. This should be enough. This is the correct size, yeah. And with those in place, it looks like Purple Science is up and running. Now we have nowhere near close to enough red circuit. But please stop sending me those. I do not need them. Let's go and clean all of this up. And I will put that and this surplus materials in there. I don't think we have some extra bricks that can go in the factory. So as we can see, we are producing a decent amount of resources. Now we're gonna need to scale blue chips, and that's gonna throw everything off balance. But we're gonna need to scale many things, and that's the last thing that I'm gonna do in this episode, namely scale this up to 20 factories per lane. So I just put 8, that's 12, this is 16, and this is 20. Oh wow. We are just out of long-handed inserters, so we're not gonna be able to scale this all the way through, but should be good enough. So this one doesn't need that, doesn't need this one. Let's put it over there. We must be very careful not to disconnect this, because this is being attacked. So we are gonna need 14 of these. I have 6 here. This is 12, and we need 2 more. That's 14, and we're gonna need 14 of these. So I'm just gonna copy this one over first. Fix the blueprints. And then copy this, so that is 4, 8, 12, and well, I guess we're gonna be overproducing. Oh, that's not right. No, I'm gonna run to my train track. Please do not destroy my chests. Where's the train? I don't want to die to the train. All the trains are in the train station. The car is facing the right way. It has fuel. It's destroying some splitters and some belts only. I really don't understand why they picked aggro on belts and splitters. Let's get off the rail. Probably they run into something while going to a different place. Anyway, this should be something that's quite easy to fix. If I was to have enough belt. And let's go here. So we do have brands coming from somewhere up here as well. Oh man, this pollution cloud is huge. Uh, I'm amazed that we've only gotten this many attacks so far. The only permanent solution against spiders is to have walls, I guess, because they will keep sending more and more. Well, there would be another one not to have pollution, but let's be honest. So I'm a bit worried to go here. I'm gonna go on this train track right as the train passes by, right after the train passes by. I do not want to overlap with the train, obviously. So in the next episode, we're actually gonna be setting up the rocket. There are a few technologies that we need to research, and there are a few things that we still need to craft in order to fully complete the game. But I believe that we're getting in the final few episodes. I think that our resource supply should last us to be able to launch a rocket in decent conditions. And I might be doing 1 or 2 extra episodes afterwards to show a few of the endgame content that we didn't reach so far. Like, I don't think I'm gonna have time to build a power armor. We do need to research these things, and then the rocket silo. The Spidertron is another very interesting thing. Artillery. I do enjoy using artillery, especially on the Death World map. So I might take another 2 or 3 episodes after we launch the rocket to actually explore some of the more advanced technologies. But until then, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you here next time.